Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The Deputy President, Dr. William Ruto, is headed to the mountain. The Deputy President is going to the mountain ahead of President Uhuru Kenyatta's planned visit next week. And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objectives. I want to ask you a very simple question. What do you think is the main mission or the main objective of William Ruto's visit to the mountain ahead of President Uhuru Kenyatta? Because we all know that if there's one thing which the Deputy President has always avoided, is direct confrontation with President Uhuru Kenyatta. But President Uhuru Kenyatta has now made up his mind. He's supporting Raila Odinga. And the President has now made that very clear. And as a matter of fact, Raila Odinga's support base is now re-energized. They are now happy because they've always been waiting for only two things. The first thing they've been waiting for is President Uhuru Kenyatta's public endorsement of Raila Odinga. That has now happened. The President met with over 3,000 youths from the larger Mount Kenya region, and he told them that his choice is Raila Odinga and that he was going to do everything to make sure that Raila becomes the next President of the Republic of Kenya. The other thing Raila Odinga support base has always been waiting for is the joint campaign by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. As a matter of fact, after the handshake, most of Raila Odinga supporters were questioning why the President was not willing to take Raila Odinga to the mountain, because Raila Odinga took him to ODM or NASA strongholds. Let me just read for you. Let me just share with you William Ruto's program for the week. It's going to begin on Monday until Saturday. He will be camping in the larger Mount Kenya region. On Monday, which is today, the Deputy President will be in Nyeri. And Nyeri normally is a very interesting county because it shapes the politics of the mountain. Then tomorrow on Tuesday, the Deputy President will be in Kirinyaga. There's something special about Kirinyaga because the other day the Deputy President was also in Kirinyaga. I'm told the UDA wave in that area is actually going down based on opinion polls which were conducted by the Deputy President. So probably that's why he's headed there again. Then on Wednesday, the Deputy President will be in Murang'a. Murang'a is one place where President Uhuru Kenyatta is now also focusing on. And then on Thursday, he will be in Embu. That is now Mount Kenya East. Then on Friday, he will be in Kiambu. Kiambu is President Uhuru Kenyatta's backyard. And then he will culminate it with a meeting in Thika Stadium, which is basically supposed to be Moses Kuria's homecoming. But one question which Kenyans are asking, will the Deputy President be able to sustain his stronghold of the region? Because he's been doing that without the President going out there personally, and the President is now going personally. So in this video today, I want us to look at why, the main reasons why the Deputy President is actually going to the larger Mount Kenya region. Why he's going to camp there for 1 week. Of course, the truth of the matter is that in the last 4 years, the Deputy President has always camped in the mountain. In a week, there was no way the Deputy President would miss going to the larger Mount Kenya region 4 times. But things changed, and now the Deputy President has not gone to the mountain, I think, for quite some time now. So I want us to look at the main objective why he's going there. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. So just click that subscribe button now. If you are subscribing for the if you're watching this video for the first time, to the subscribers, please just give the video a thumbs up, drop your comments and share it. So many people are now waiting to see how President Uhuru Kenyatta's move to campaign against his DP in the larger Mount Kenya region is going to turn out. Now, let us get back to the main issue and answer the first question. Because we have two questions. The first question is whether William Ruto will be able to sustain his stronghold of the larger Mount Kenya region, or whether President Uhuru Kenyatta will be able to kick him out. The second question is the objective of William Ruto's visit. Let us begin by looking at what will determine whether Ruto will still be the kingpin in the larger Mount Kenya region. The first thing which will determine that is basically the reaction of the residents to President Uhuru Kenyatta's campaigns. Assuming next week the president will go there, then he starts telling the residents the message he has for them. How will they react? If their reaction will be positive to President Uhuru Kenyatta, then William Ruto is going to lose. But if the residents will reject the president campaign, William Ruto will be safe. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the Mount Kenya East is the Mount Kenya East versus West politics. If you've been following William Ruto's politics of late, he has already identified Rigathi Gachagua as the kingpin of the larger Mount Kenya region. But Rigathi Gachagua is not being accepted in the Mount Kenya East. For them, they are saying they want one of their own, which brings us to a name. The name of Professor Kithure Kindiki. If you've been following William Ruto's politics of late, whenever they're mentioning the top 5 leadership, they always mention Kithure Kindiki. Even Mudavadi mentions him. So definitely what they're now doing, they've identified Rigathi Gachagua and Mount Kenya East were complaining. So now they're bringing in on board Kithure Kindiki. So Mount Kenya East would want to watch who will the DP appoint as his running mate. Will he appoint someone from the other side? If that will happen, then there's going to be trouble for him on this other side. So that's number 2. Number 3, the third thing which is going to affect that is basically William Ruto's allies. Their mouth, how the residents there are going to react to them. You know, like for example, someone like Oscar Sudi has been very reckless. Kipchumba Murkomen, very reckless. You know, when old men, grown-up men goes to a rally to attack someone like Pauline Njoroge, because Pauline Njoroge's sin was to lead a delegation of 3,000 youths to State House, then they're losing it. So if the allies from the larger Mount Kenya region will not tame their mouths, then again the residents will react. So it will depend also with how the allies of the DP are going to manage Uhuru Kenyatta is now coming out to publicly campaign for Raila Odinga. If they are going to attack him, how will the residents react? Number 4 is basically President Uhuru Kenyatta's secrets. The secret message he has for the people of the larger Mount Kenya region. That will also determine whether the president will win their hearts or not. And lastly is Raila phobia. Will the deputy president still be able to sell Raila Odinga phobia to the mountain? If that is still sellable, then he will be comfortable. But if President Uhuru Kenyatta will debunk that, they will convince people that, okay, for us, we just wanted the seat, or this guy was not wrong, he was right, it's only that we wanted, it was just a matter of politics. And then the residents will sit down and figure out, okay, if it was like that, then let us view him differently. So Raila Odinga phobia is also going to play a key role. But what is the objective of William Ruto going to the mountain for 4 good days? Number 1, I think the DP is keen on inciting the mountain against President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. You know, there's always been that Raila phobia in the region. For Ruto to succeed, he must maintain that phobia. I watched Rigathi Gachagua, when was that? Yesterday or yesterday, but one. And he was like, Uhuru Kenyatta should not dare campaign for Raila. And I was also watching a clip of Ketu Aruguru saying the same sentiments, that Uhuru should not bring Raila. But now Uhuru, who made them hate Raila, is the one who is now taking Raila there. So the deputy president is headed there basically to continue or to try to incite the residents against President Uhuru Kenyatta imposing what he's saying, Raila Odinga, on them. That's number one. Number two, I also tend to believe that the deputy president is keen on consolidating his support base. The only challenge he has is that UDA campaigns is a one-man show. When Ruto is there, the campaigns are there. If he's not there, let me just give you an example. You know, yesterday was a Sunday. The ODM brigades were in Laikipia. Sorry, the Azimio brigades were in Laikipia. But in Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga launched her gubernatorial campaigns there. And it was also clear from that her gubernatorial campaigns that the team which went there can actually lead serious campaign. If you go to Mombasa, there was another meeting in Mombasa. You go to Western Kenya, there was also another meeting in Western Kenya. So which means Raila Odinga is out of the country, but his campaigns are visible. So the deputy president is going to the larger Mount Kenya region to consolidate that base, because that base is actually under threat. If he jokes around, President Uhuru Kenyatta is going to take the larger Mount Kenya region from him. If that's going to happen, then the deputy president's bid for the presidency and his chances are almost zero. So the truth is, the deputy president would not want a situation where the president will go to the mountain, come out of the mountain with a bag full of Raila Odinga, and people are happy about it. So that's why he's going there, just to tell the people of Kiambu, you know, Mimi, I don't have any problem with the president, you know, the way he speaks. You will never hear these guys attacking president the way they've been doing in Western. So that's number two. Number three, I think he wants to address the issue of the UDA nominations. The truth of the matter is that if there's a major headache the deputy president is facing, is the nominations. Not only William Ruto, even in ODM party. Any party which is strong will always face nomination challenge. Because, for example, for Ruto, the challenges he has is that he worked so hard to maintain certain members of parliament on his side. These members of parliament are facing serious opponents in their backyards. Dropping these people would mean these people might even decide to rebel and join President Uhuru Kenyatta. Again, rejecting these people would mean that he has betrayed these people. So these people would not want to lose the UDA ticket. But clearly, if you look at the way things are, it's like they are favored. And because that is there, so many people are now shying away from joining UDA party. And that's going to be a challenge for him. The deputy president would rather have UDA which is united than UDA which is not attracting aspirants. And there are several areas where aspirants are saying for them, they're not going to go to the nomination because they know they're already preferred candidates. And that challenge is not only in UDA, it's actually across. So the DP is going to address, it's going to assure the residents there that he will respect their voices. And number four, in my view, I think the deputy president will also use this tour to actually unveil Rigathi Gachagua as the next Mount Kenya kingpin. What I don't know, which probably you'll need to help me understand, is whether Rigathi Gachagua will be accepted as the next Mount Kenya kingpin, and how that will sit with Moses Kuria, who also wants to become the next Mount Kenya kingpin after the president. Because the deputy president, Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, have been treating Rigathi Gachagua as a leader of the team. And now the DP will be going there and will unveil Rigathi Gachagua. And lastly, I think the DP is also going to use this occasion to play champ offensive on Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria has been very clear that for him, his party is not going to fold. He's going to sponsor aspirants, and his plan is for the future, not now. In fact, he's saying for him, he's not even going to run. He just wants his party to win as many seats as possible. He wants his party to be the party of choice in the larger Mount Kenya region. William Ruto understands that without Moses Kuria, without Mwangi Kiunjuri, is going to have trouble. He would rather have Moses Kuria and Mwangi Kiunjuri under his shadow, making noise, than have them outside there, because the president can actually snatch them. So those are the main reasons why the deputy president is actually headed to the coastal, to the mountain, ahead of President Uhuru Kenyatta's visit to the area. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.